Das ist der erste Tag der Edelmetallmesse 2022. Wir sind hier mit einem der Unternehmen, das uns nach München begleitet hat, Brixton Metals, und zwar dem CEO Gary Thompson. And we're looking to get an update in light of the very big news that came out just recently, namely that BHP bought a large part of the company, or of the shares of the company. But before we do that, Gary, please reintroduce yourself to our audience.
Sure. I'm Gary Thompson. I'm the chairman and CEO of Brixton Metals Corporation. Brixton's been around for about a dozen years now. We got listed in 2010 and focused on copper, gold, silver in Canada and the US.
Okay. So we've been talking about Brixton at GOLDINVEST for a while now, so people know your flagship project. Let's say it's the Thorn project, a huge project from the size, just the size of it, but also with some very good drill results already. So could you just give us a short summary of what Thorn is all about?
Yeah, Thorn is it's an amazing project, really dominantly copper, gold, porphyry. And it's a big system, and what we're learning about it is that it's we have multiple porphyry centers, and people may know that these porphyry deposits form in clusters, and so we recognized that we have at least 14 large target areas, and I mean large target areas as multi-kilometers by multi-kilometer target areas, and so we have a big playground to find new discoveries. And this year we drilled about 18,000 meters, which most of that has yet to come to market. And we're drilling on a copper gold porphyry at Camp Creek, and the Trapper gold target, and a little bit of work up at the new Metla target area. So lots of targets, and even though we've been at it for quite some time, we feel like we're just getting started here.
Okay, well, that's certainly good. And as you're just getting started, it's a good idea. It's also to have cash in the bank to fund new work. Now we just had the news that BHP is buying or bought 19.9% of the company, which will give you, I think, over $13 million if it's exercised that way. Please explain shortly about the deal and then what you're planning to do with all that cash.
Sure, yeah, so BHP has committed to invest 19.9% of Brixton Metals. I guess there's a bit of a caveat there because we have a large shareholder called Crescat Capital, which is now about 13.5% of Brixton as well. And Crescat has the right to participate. So depending on whether Crescat comes in or not, it may increase BHP's investment to about 14 million. And then if Crescat tops up, that's another 2 million. So it'd be, assuming that Crescat participates, that would be a total of 16 million for the company. And then with the existing money we have in the bank, we'll end the year over $20 million in the bank for a company that's trading around 50 million market cap. It's pretty exciting for us. And what we're going to do with the money, I mean, that most of that money is going in the ground. We ended the season at Thorn with 3 drills, completed about 18,000 meters. So the plan for 2023 would obviously to increase that capacity, perhaps have a 4 drills turning, and get over that 20, maybe 25,000 meters of drilling for 2023.
So and that's a lot of drilling you have before. All the results hopefully will come from this year's drilling, might come before you start the new drilling. But is the aim also to drill up a resource then next year?
I'm not sure if we'll get to a resource next year. I think we've got a lot of targets. The Camp Creek porphyry is a deep target, so those holes are, 1,000 to 1,300 meter holes, so they take a long time to drill, about a month per hole. So if we could get 10 holes out of Camp Creek next year, that would be amazing. That'd be 2 drills just at Camp Creek alone. But I think we're getting close. I think if we could get 10 holes into it, perhaps a couple of years out, we could see a resource there. But our objective really is to build these things out and advance the other target areas, because we have so many really prospective copper gold targets on the property. We do want to increase the visibility on those targets and move them up the curve as well. So we're going to be looking at a number of the other targets and see what else, what other new discoveries we can generate, and we're pretty excited about, the potential of the project, and I think there's a lot more new discoveries to come from the Thorn project.
Well, certainly sounds like exciting stuff, and you'll have your work cut out for you next year. So all the best, and we'll be sure to catch up with what's happening at Brixton. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate it.